Woo-wee!
That is a hot crowd we've got.
It is a hot crowd.
Welcome aboard, Mike Black.
Hi, America.
You're Erica?
Yeah. Hi, Erica. Goth chick that I knew in high school.
Mike Black is here, everybody, and this is Slop Quest. if you like what you're hearing and you want the sloppy quest, good fixins, you can go over to patreon.com/slopquest.
Get that slop on.
Slop Quest.
Do they make right-handed flush handles on toilets?
Oh.
Because it's always left, and it's
all
always in a bad
southpaw.
position. Yeah.
You don't stand up
You
and
know
flush?
why? There's a reason for that.
What is it?
They figure some people are trying to multitask and wipe while flushing.
Oh, so
And they
wait,
figure-
wipe or they use the toilet paper and touch the handle?
No, that you're using
Why is that
both
the
hands.
first thing you thought of?
No, here's what's happening. Most people,
But I'm saying
I
it's-
know as a lefty that most people are right-handed.
Yeah.
So they're wiping with their right, and they're like, "Oh, they can flick a lever."
No, but
with
I'm
their
talking.
left.
It's left when you're looking at it, not sitting on it. It's right. Stage right.
Stage right,
Toilet right.
downstage right.
So it's like if you're looking at it, it's on the left. Because
Toilet right, sailor's delight. Toilet left, have to wipe deaf.
yeah,
Because I try
exactly
to
the
flush
rule.
it with my foot, and it's always like crammed against a wall.
What do you mean you can flush it with your foot?
I only. What, you guys touch the handle when you
Yeah.
flush?
Oh.
Are you out of your fucking
No,
mind?
you use
at your own
toilet
home?
paper.
No. I use my foot. Oh, I flush with my foot also at home. Yes.
You're gonna get athlete's butt or something like that. I don't know.
Isn't that more reason to flush with your foot? Because
No,
you're like,
just
it's so dirty, your
Use-
hand could get out.
Use one tile of toilet paper
One time.
and cover the handle
Is
with
one
that.
tile
I use
enough?
notebook paper for wiping.
I mean, I don't think I have anything, so one is enough for me. But
I can't believe you don't use your foot.
I don't use my foot. That's weird.
No, I don't touch it. Do you also touch? What about when
We're
you're
not
crossing the
primates.
street? Do you touch your foot?
Do I walk with my feet on the streets? Yes.
No. When you're crossing the street, you want to hit the crosswalks fucking signal. Do you hit it with your foot?
What do you think is happening on there? What diseases
have
do you think?
seen what is happening on there? Have you been on the streets, my friend?
But I'm not.
But you have a level of karate mastery that maybe Mike and I don't have.
Right.
Okay.
Like that is a
I
crazy
do spin
thing.
kick it. I
Yeah.
spin kick it.
I would have to limber up for about 5 minutes to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you? Were you stretching here? You're like,
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to cross.
Yeah, and I got to kick the handle because otherwise I'll get AIDS.
Do you want to kick it? Is that what's gonna happen?
And you're like, I'm also. I have my
This is how
yoga
I-
mat out.
I'm also horny.
I only have gladiator herpes on my feet because everywhere else is cool.
Like old-fashioned Roman gladiator foot herpes?
No, that you don't know about gladiator herpes?
No, what is gladiator herpes?
A pair of tag team wrestlers called the Gladiators gave each other herpes because they were wrestling with each other so often that they got that.
I have heard about that. I've heard about wrestlers getting herpes on their backs because of it.
Yeah. I think there might be another explanation, but
The two of us were just practicing wrestling.
right. The explanation they're going with
Is it reoccurring then? Because I mean, sometimes there's guys who don't get cleared to fight,
Right.
Because they have like an outbreak of herpes on their neck or something.
It depends on where your wrestling partner came.
God,
It's in my butt.
Yeah,
imagine being so herpes-ridden you've got it on fucking innocuous places like your neck and elbow.
I know, it's
You're the
disgusting.
fucking most herpes dude ever.
the most herpes dude ever. I think that should be on your tag team belt.
Most herpes dude
the
ever.
most herpes dudes ever.
But that's insane, though. You know, I always see it, and it doesn't look like it. Just looks like a rash.
Yeah.
but it's the same fucking thing. You've
making
got it
my
all over your body for the
Fucking
rest of
dick
your
itch
life.
just thinking about it.
You're making my dick hard thinking about
Fucking high school wrestler herpes?
it. Yeah, all over your
I
body.
don't want that shit. Yeah.
What are you, Republican senator?
So I don't know. I rarely see a right hand flush. Sometimes.
Yeah.
The worst is the top flush, where that's how they fuck you. The toilet company
you know
goes,
what?
no more foot flushing.
I don't like
You gotta
any of the
touch-
Yeah, but
ones.
you do the drop heel on it, right?
I do.
Any
I
of
axe kick it. I always axe kick the top.
What I do is I like climb up in the corner of the stall, and then I fucking dive bomb it
Off the turnbuckle.
Yeah, off the top of the off of the third turnbuckle.
I always carry a dildo with me so I can push it down in case I run into one.
I have to Hulk out first and rip off my shirt before I can pull a move like that for flushing the toilet.
I do get so mad when I see it. You'll hear me in the bathroom going, "Oh, I hate this."
One of our friends in Chicago would get.
Everyone else thinks you're talking about shitting.
I hate shit.
I hate this.
There's a friend of ours in Chicago who would get super sweaty whenever he'd take a dump, and so he'd take off all his
Wait,
clothes.
is it because he's pushing so hard or because
I don't
there's no
know.
air?
I don't know, but he was at a bar one time.
Yeah, he totally nude in the bar.
He comes out of the bathroom in the bar
he
sweating?
took off all his clothes in the
Shut
stall,
up.
and someone was like, "There's a dude in there naked taking a shit."
Are you serious?
I am serious.
That suddenly
fucking-
became my favorite bar. But where did he put his clothes?
He hung him up on the hook.
Oh, they
What?
had a hook.
Door hook.
What kind of what bar are you going to? Fancy pants.
Still has a hook.
They're like, "Oh,
I
you
guess he
feel?"
lucked out with the hook, huh?
Nobody stole the hook
Because if he
yet.
slung him over the stall, someone would just take
Yeah.
him. And then this guy has to
steal his
come out
wallet.
naked.
Yeah.
Was
Dude.
this an airport bar?
No, this is not. This is just a regular Chicago bar.
That's why the airport bars are good because they
Yeah.
do all have hooks on them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also they've got pee all over the
A
floor.
lot of
Yeah.
businessmen.
So, yeah, a lot of guys are doing autoerotic asphyxiation off those hooks. You ever open it up, see a guy hanging himself, beating it? Sorry,
I don't think I've ever
I gotta
heard.
get out of sales.
I don't think I've ever heard a healthy BM once in a fucking airport
Oh
bathroom.
no! Because if you have a healthy BM, you did it before you left.
Right.
These
Right.
are all unhealthy.
The most unhealthy.
Yeah.
It's airport TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
Bowel movements.
Yeah, dude.
I wear a mask when I go in the bathroom because you're breathing in all their fucking shit
And their shit is
debris.
is terrible.
I just don't
Yeah.
breathe in the whole
You
the
hold
whole
your
time.
You wear
For
scuba tank.
3.5 minutes, I pass out taking a shit.
like,
There's
Mike,
a guy died in here.
You're blue.
At least I'm not naked. Oh.
It sounds like they've got like a guitar hooked up to a doo-doo feedback machine. Like it just sounds horrific. Like it's
But
all
nobody
of it's
acknowledges it. We talked about this. Nobody
No.
acknowledges it, but you have to. Like when someone rips like an insane, unhealthy fucking splasher, you gotta go, whoa.
Which airport is it that has the self-cleaning toilet?
Japan?
I don't know.
No, it's in America, but it has like it's a sleeve of plastic sheet.
Oh, Chicago or
Chicago, yeah,
O'Hare does.
that goes around.
Oh, you talk about the one that keeps moving.
Yeah,
but someone did
lot
a
of them
video
have
of that. Someone did a video where they put a dookie on the seat and then hit the cleaner thing,
no.
and all it did was just wipe
Streak
the
it
fucking
around.
shit all the way through for the rest of the day.
I like-
It's just completely fucked.
I knew there was
Oh.
something rotten in Denmark on that thing, but I didn't know.
By the way,
think it's
Denmark
fake,
has
dude.
good
That
toilets
is-
too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Because there's
No.
weed they blow up in your asshole? Is that the brown light district?
Taiwan, good toilets, very spacious.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't it just a hole in the floor?
No. Taiwan is actually. they
Oh,
got
I'm thinking
good
of
shit.
Japan. Maybe.
Wait, Japan?
Japan
they go.
also great toilets.
We're done with these self-cleaning toilets. We're just going hole in the ground.
Yeah.
You know who has great toilets is Singapore, because if you drop a duty on the floor, they'll beat you to death.
Yeah. You can't even make sounds while shitting.
No.
There's a guy outside the door, and he's like, "Get
Just
your feet
waiting,
ready to be beaten."
Just itching to
He
beat
gives
your-
you a blacksmith bellows. He goes, suck all the sounds out of your ass before you take a dump.
We'd like to see you flush without feet, sir.
There's a guy standing there. He goes, "Please fart into this box, get them all out, then take your dump."
Our complimentary dump silencing box. It looks like a recording studio. They got the eggshell foam all over the fucking
Because
thing.
we don't want you to offend anybody.
Yeah.
Complimentary dump silencing box.
I do like the fact now, as I've gotten older and stepped in enough gum, I do agree that you should be caned if you spit gum out on a sidewalk.
Yeah.
And
I'm
dog
down with
shit,
that.
too.
This jackass in the comments. Sir Bottom Barf, but I use telecapenis to flush the toilet.
That works.
Fucking telecapenis.
Does that mean he moves his penis with his mind?
I have no fucking idea. But
I think we all have telecopenis, whether we like it or not.
Telecopenis sounds like some Cuban guy. Maybe my friend Telecopenis.
they call him Telecopenis.
Enchanté. No.
He's the man with the big old weenus. With his mental powers, he moves his wiener, go jig jiggy boom.
Dude, if you could do that, I get you. Would you ever flush with the dick?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
That's the worst thing to flush with.
Rub my penis on a public toilet handle?
Not rub it. You smack it down.
Every time
not
my
everything
penis,
is rubbing
if
with
my
your
penis
penis.
touches anywhere on the toilet, I go, I might as well fuck
cut
the
it off.
hooker.
Cut it
I might
off.
as well fuck the hooker today.
Today's a total loss.
Also, put my
I
dick
might
in
as well
Listerine right now.
I think that was Ted Kennedy's whole stand.
Yeah.
It was, if my penis accidentally touches this toilet,
That's what he
I'm
said.
gonna have to fuck
He
a
goes,
hooker.
now when I wake up in the morning
That's what he.
and
that's
my
what
penis
happened to
touches the
him.
toilet, the whole day's a fucking wash.
That's why he killed
Bring
that
in
chick.
the hookers.
Is that true?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
penis had touched the toilet. He goes, well, I might as well just, if I drive into a lake drunk with a woman, I'm just going to leave her in there.
She was like, I'm gonna
'Cause
tell
my days-
everyone your penis touched that thing.
My days-
Not if I can help it.
My day's fucked already.
What if there was a version of Rambo where the only thing that bad happened to him that day is his penis touched a public toilet?
He goes,
And he still had to do that weird surgery.
Yeah.
in the beginning when he goes and
I
talks
closed
to
my
that,
penis off. Now it's fine.
he talks to that lady about the fucking guy he's looking for, the last guy he thought was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, she goes, he's dead. He died of cancer. Then he goes, well, it could be worse. If my penis could have touched a public toilet handle today. So I feel pretty good about this.
I feel like I would start coughing with instant AIDS if it happened to me.
Instant AIDS?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
yeah, but antibiotic-resistant gonorrhea is the new AIDS.
That is way worse, huh?
Oh my God! I didn't even know that was a thing.
AIDS, take a few pills, you're good.
Yeah. Now this stuff.
Antibiotic
No,
fucking
you
resistant
can't get rid of
gonorrhea.
it.
Yeah, and then you just have that drip.
Ugh.
Just got the
That
green
burn
drip
and-
in your
burn and
pants.
drip. I think
The burn and
eventually you
drip.
probably die from it.
Probably.
Yeah, I would probably think so.
I would die
No
of
one's
shame.
no one cares about it.
Don't let me go out that way.
Yeah. Someone kill me. Someone just hit me with a truck or something.
That should be the only platform anyone running for president should be running
now,
on.
for $1 million, if it was that top where you almost have to finger the toilet button,
yeah, that's the
that
worst.
you definitely your fingers get wet. For $1 million, would you penis flush that?
Oh yeah,
Where
I
you
mean,
basically have to fuck the toilet.
I'll be honest with you, I'd do it for $50.
$50.
I don't, dude. I'm a germaphobe, but I'll put my dick anywhere. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but not for $50. It'll haunt you the rest of the day, dude.
You don't know what my financial situation is like.
Every time I've hooked up with any chick, no matter how clean she looked, I imagined my dick itched for 3 days afterwards.
Oh, I like that.
Why am I peeing so weird?
Yeah, I go, God, oh God, I got it.
I like how you like how
I
clean
got
she
it.
looked. Did you put your you put your pussy monocle on?
I did. I put my scientific pussy monocle on there. You know what I did is I swabbed her cooch real quick, and then I put it under a fucking microscope while I was railing her.
This looks clean.
I
I'm going to do my own research on what's clean.
I did my own research.
He
I
had,
watched
a,
porn.
he had a jeweler's loop on.
is that what they're called?
Yeah,
I think he had opera binoculars that he flip around. and
A
hold
cooch
back.
loop, if you will.
A
a cooch loop.
There's some beautiful marbling on this. I think it's perfectly clean.
Ah, sir, that is my asshole. That's what I was talking about.
The only thing I care about. So I don't give a fuck. I'll put my dick in anything.
So $50
Sometimes
is
I will
the-
use my dick. I'll put my thumb on my penis around my thumb and turn off lights and stuff.
Now, is
Let's
that true?
put this to the test. What is the toilet situation here at All Things Comedy?
It
It's good.
is regular looking toilet.
What kind of flusher, though?
God, I don't remember.
left-hander.
And I just went.
It's a left-hander.
Is it a iron left-hander or is
it's
it one of
a
the-
handle on
An
the.
iron left hand.
a
It's a
ladies'
handle on
home
the
guard.
side, the hardest you can, the fucking worst one, because you gotta get with your foot behind it. Gotta get behind it. You could fall in the toilet.
Wait, what are you saying?
He's saying that
flush
he's
it.
This
flushed it
doesn't
with his
describe a
feet.
toilet handle at all. It's a
It's on the
cider
side.
that you got to get
it's on
top
the
of.
side,
It's
and
a
then
sidewinder.
the handle's on the back.
The Alabama sidewinder handle that everyone knows about.
You gotta flush it on the back. But
What do you mean you got to flush it on the back?
okay, so here's a toilet. You're looking at it.
Okay.
The handle's right here on the side,
Uh-huh.
and it goes like that.
Oh,
It's hinged on
Oh,
the
it's
front.
a flap. Like a side flap.
Is it the kind you could have at a home or an apartment?
Yes, you could. Unlike those ones that they don't allow in apartments.
Well, have you ever been to an apartment that had one of the public toilet flushers?
The one with the handle right up here on a chain that you pull.
Oh,
No,
the
metal,
Godfather style?
The metal one, the metal cranker.
They're all metal.
Yeah, they're all
crankers.
metal crankers.
What kind of toilets are you
God damn,
shitting
we're
in?
never going to get on the same page about this.
Is this...
I wish
Is
I
it
never
bigger
brought
than a
it
bread
up.
basket, the toilet handle?
No,
Is it a big black cock?
Is it?
it's made out of. It's a brick.
Shit house?
Yeah. By the way, they used to have, since they moved locations, All Things Comedy, they had a serial shit lever.
That person's not here.
Not gone. Yeah, they're gone.
Oh,
Every time I went in
I thought
there,
you meant like something about
no,
they
people
had
were
cereal and people were shitting
well, no,
off.
people were leaving floaters. In.
Oh, that's messed up.
No, not.
that's the most
it
fucked up
wasn't
thing you could
intentional
do.
floaters, I don't think. These were spray and pray.
Who flushes a toilet and then doesn't look behind them when they leave?
Yeah.
Who just hits it and walks out?
Dude, someone does
I don't-
because it happens all the time.
Well, I'm glad they got rid of that person because that's messed up.
It's
Guy goes, I've never heard more despicable behavior
Yeah,
in
this
my
is the
life.
worst thing I've
I'd rather have murder,
Yeah.
rape.
those toilets looked like an airport bathroom sounds. You know, after
Yeah.
whoever
Yeah.
did that. We never found the mystery person. For a while, O'Neill was blaming it on Aaron.
Aaron had an alibi.
That's the first thing he told me. By the way, Aaron, did you know that's what he told me about you? He said, don't freak out when you see Aaron. He's a 6'7" black Marine, and he takes huge shits in the bathroom and doesn't flush them. That's how I walked into our relationship.
I was trying to fix you
Don't
guys up.
freak out about Aaron.
I know what you
But-
like.
Fucking crazy. You had no reason to say that. It wasn't
Hey.
even on the
Well,
show.
two out of three ain't bad.
I know your type, dude, when it comes to podcast producers.
Yeah.
You got a type.
That's true. 6'7" won't ever flush a
Ex-Marines,
dump.
guys who leave dumps in the toilets.
I bet you David Goggins leaves dumps in the toilet all the time.
Is there a guy, though, that you would... Okay, what's your ideal guy? 6'6",
for
ex-Marine?
a podcast producer?
No, just in general.
Just for
What's your?
life.
Give me your dream man.
if
to
you were-
have sex with.
If you
Yeah.
were building a Fallout character,
All right, don't
who's your guy?
Just some sloppy serial killer looking
Height.
weirdo.
What's
with
your
a
height?
gut.
Aren't you like John Wayne Gacy?
No.
You're like,
Not-
not that hot.
Sloppy cereal.
The guy who
killer
looks like me, maybe a little bit thinner.
I'm saying if John Wayne Gacy wasn't a serial killer, would that be your look?
No. No.
Okay. So you would just, a guy that looks like you.
A guy that looks like me.
Is there a
a
celebrity?
little bit
that-
older than me, a little thinner.
Taller or shorter?
Doesn't matter. Well, not shorter.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
like-
Is that what we're talking
I've never had a crush on a celebrity. That's gay.
do you know Vincent D'Onofrio? He's the same age as
He
Sean
leaves
Penn.
floaters,
They're
for
a year
sure.
apart. And Sean Penn married Vincent D'Onofrio's daughter.
oh, no.
Wow.
Can you imagine that shit?
I don't like it.
You imagine
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio probably wasn't too happy about that. You imagine, by the way, they are friends. They've worked together. And then he's like, I'm going to fuck your daughter.
That sucks, dude. It's almost.
It was like a
Yeah.
32-year age difference.
What about Anthony Kiedis and his 19-year-old
Oh, my
fucking
God, I
girlfriend,
know.
dude?
She also looks 15.
Yeah, she looks 15, is 19. He's 61, looks 41.
78. Yeah.
I don't know what's in the water.
Vincent
over there.
D'Onofrio should headbutt Sean Penn to death.
Oh, he could.
They're divorced now, but still knowing that a guy that you came up with, they
Yeah.
both kind of hit about the same time.
I don't like it.
And
Yeah, I'm not.
and he was
good with that.
fucking your daughter.
Hell no.
A guy that
Especially
he
if he's-
probably met when she was like a child.
And he probably says it like that to you. I'm fucking your daughter.
Dude, I don't think there's anything worse you could ever say to a man.
No, that's the
I'm
worst
fucking
thing.
your daughter.
He goes, is that your daughter in there? He points to his bedroom. Is that your daughter in there?
Dude, he should have done a video when he found out about it. It's just him back in that bathroom in Full Metal Jacket with a gun and putting the right.
Yeah, Jesus.
I am in a world of shit. Sean Penn just married my daughter.
I would have. I don't know if I could not murder the person who did that.
Yeah.
If they're dating.
Not even out of it's just so disrespectful.
Also, you got to think Sean Penn also has a history of beating the shit out of women.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
fucking,
there's a whole lot of.
There's that. There's the fact that he's 100 years older.
and
Right.
he looks like shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks like a cigarette. Put
He's
a
got
wig
that
on.
big old fake wig. He's got that fake wig of like fucking. It's insane. He smokes.
Yeah.
And
in
he's-
the house.
Yeah, which is, dude, that shit since like 95.
Yeah.
Smoking in the house is done.
Yeah, dude.
Anytime I see it, I go, you have just destroyed a home.
Yeah.
You've ruined. It's the same when I go to Glendale and I see all these Armenian guys smoking in their Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
And
I go,
he's
what's the
also-
fucking
White
point here?"
BMWs.
He's also
Yeah.
kind of a douche too. Like,
Yeah.
aside from that, like before Will Smith happened, he was the big guy
He
at the
was the
Oscars
douche.
that was like, "Oh, don't fucking make fun of people at the Oscars
Yeah.
and shit." you
Why
know?
did he say that? Was someone making fun of people? at
They
the
weren't
Oscars?
making fun
It
of him.
was
Someone
Chris Rock was making fun of Jude Law because
Right.
Jude Law
Yeah.
was in every movie that year.
Oh yeah. What?
And
oh,
it wasn't even
what a piece of
again,
shit
it
Chris
wasn't even
Rock
that
was.
bad.
Dude, and also he thinks he's like a tough guy. Because
Yeah.
just because you beat the shit out of Madonna, I could beat the shit out of Madonna. Yeah. And tied her up in your house and fucking. Have you read?
I'm
Madonna,
agreeing
though.
to be nice. I
I'm
think
begging
Madonna
to
could
beat the
kick
shit
your
out of
ass,
this guy.
but you know.
Please let me beat the shit out of
Have you
Madonna.
read what happened in that Madonna case, the police report?
No.
He had tied her up for like 12 hours. Tied her up. She had like rope burns and she broke free and ran to the Malibu police station.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Wait, you
dude.
have no sound.
What sound effect was that going to get?
Don't you have a slap?
Yeah, I do. It's here somewhere, man.
That's what,
Sorry, I'm just looking for it.
Andrew has too much decorum to play that slap instead.
how are these labeled?
Toilet, chimpanzee.
I know, but you did 3 farts in a row.
That was fart 1 and fart 2.
Toilet chimpanzee should be a sound effect on there.
He goes, maybe I mislabeled fart 1 for slap.
It is.
That's the monkey.
No, but one sound effect for my toilet chimpanzee.
Oh. Wait, while we're on celebrity beatings. Dude, how can you not charge P. Diddy? They said the statute of limitations is done for beating the fuck out of
Because he's
that
a fucking
chick.
informant. That's who.
That's what I said.
That's who Snow did his song about. Informer.
Do you want to know my new theory on it?
What is it?
That the government hired him to kill Tupac so that Tupac couldn't radicalize what they thought. They thought Tupac might become the next Martin Luther King Jr. So they killed him. And then guess what? He goes, wait, now that Pac is dead, if I kill my own guy, Biggie, sales go through the roof.
Yeah.
So then,
And then
a year
I
later,
become a rock star.
yeah, and then he goes,
yeah.
they'll just blame it on whoever killed.
And he goes, if I start fingering teenage boys, then
He goes, yeah. But no,
even
that
more
was just a
sales.
side.
You're like, wait a second, Diddy.
That
I'm
was a side
untouchable.
perk. Because this guy has
A
been
side perk.
he's been paying off people for decades, dude.
P Diddy finger shitty, so no pity.
But he came out and they go, LA goes, we can't prosecute it. It's been too long. It's 8 years ago. He kicked a woman in the face in the hallway of
Yeah,
a
it's an
fucking.
assault, I guess.
Can I tell you how petty I am? I hated
How
P.
pity
Diddy.
you are?
Yes. I hated P. Diddy for about 15 years because he came on MTV back when they had that Times Square studio.
Yeah.
yeah.
And there were all like hundreds of kids there to see him, and they were like,
Wasn't it
Yay,
TRL Live or
Yeah.
something?
yeah, that's it.
And he comes on and he goes, I'm getting pizza for everybody. And
And he
everyone was
didn't
like,
use
"Whoa."
Little Caesars.
No, and he just got a random raised pizza, and it was like one large
No.
for
Shut the
250
fuck
audience
up.
members. And I was like,
Shut the fuck
I was like,
up.
man, fuck this guy.
By the way, that's not petty at all. That's
Yeah.
like fucking manipulative dickhead behavior.
Yeah, I hated it.
Who wants
I
pizza?
hated
Everyone's
it.
like, yeah. He goes, here you go. You
All those
fucking
kids were like,
peons."
I'm going to get pizza from the biggest hip hop star in the world. And none of them
Everyone
got
should
any
have at
pizza.
least a slice, but that's not enough.
No.
Right, have at least it's like
Yeah.
8 people will get a slice out of like 300.
No, I'm saying in if he was going to do it right, everyone should have gotten at least a slice, but I still say that's not enough.
Right.
When someone says free pizza, I want to be sick of pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to be slathered in pizza.
I don't
You know,
want a
just
limit
like-
to be imposed where they're like, even, where they're like, well, okay, only one slice. I go, well, then I'm not going to have any because when I get going, I fucking
can't
get
stop.
going.
Yeah.
Like,
It's true.
Like Diddy's just going, everyone take a nibble off.
He's like a fucking guy giving communion. He's like a priest. Everyone come up, get on your knees, put my dick in your mouth, then you get a bite of pizza.
He gives them a pepper. He puts a pepperoni on their tongue.
He goes,
and he's got a thing of Pepsi, and then he makes them drink out of the Pepsi.
Bless you, my son.
Body of Diddy.
Right, this is the body of Diddy that he gave for you. This is his blood. It's a wild cherry Pepsi.
It's wild. How is
Wild
this guy?
cherry Pepsi is the exact drink that he would get.
Is there a wild cherry Pepsi?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure there is.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Mountain Dew, Code
I
Red,
used to
whatever.
love-
You know?
I would love the real cherry Cokes back in the 90s.
The cherry phosphates.
I don't know. No. I'm saying like cherry Coke.
The
It was
actual-
different than it is now.
What was?
It was better.
What
Yeah.
did they have in
Used to
it?
be
Hey, they probably
Act-
used
good cherry syrup
they made
as
it-
opposed to the kind they have now.
in Mexico. They put real strawberries in it. You could taste the chunks.
You know
Yeah.
what
And
soda
see the
was
bugs.
great? Slice.
What the hell is
Slice.
slice?
Yes.
Slice. You never had a slice?
Maybe I did.
It's orange.
Oh, well, there was orange, but the original one was lemon lime.
Lemon lime.
Oh, I
slice.
had orange
I do
always.
remember that.
But it had like a hint of cherry that they didn't brag about or
Yeah,
anything.
they're like, hey guys, it's a little bonus.
Yeah.
Don't even bring it up to
Yeah,
us.
it's not even
'Cause
worth.
we're gonna pretend like it doesn't
He
exist.
goes, oh man, a little bit of cherry, that ain't nothing. Don't
Yeah.
even worry about putting it on the can.
I inhaled it every time I got one.
I don't remember
best.
having it
I
outside
go,
of the 80s.
They're like, Mike, you're choking again.
Yeah, it's like, ah,
the can
shut up.
stuck in your throat. Mike's sucking
Mike,
the
don't
can off
mainline
her,
it.
yeah.
Don't mainline it.
Could you take an unopened can, put it all the way in your mouth, and then
Like
open
shotgun it?
No, then open it with your tongue and just pour it in. Like bite down on the can and then open it with your tongue.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah, go in there and open it with your tongue.
I guess I could. I don't want to.
Yeah, no.
Do you think
You're
they-
like,
can
you're like,
you-
I'm not saying you have to.
can
it's
you
just
do it?
I'm getting a little hard thinking about it, but it's.
Why
I
would you
couldn't-
ask someone if you can't do it?
Oh, because I'd be fascinated to find somebody that could do it.
Did you just make this trick up,
Yeah,
or is this
but
a real
someone's
trick?
got to be doing it.
It's
They take
cut,
a can,
cut up your
put
tongue,
it, put
dude.
it unopened can all the way in their mouth. You know, hold it with their teeth and then open it with their tongue, like people used to tie.
Yeah, but if
the
you
knot.
cut your tongue, you'll be thinking, well, great, I got to think about that for the next 2 weeks.
It might be the most homoerotic way of opening a can ever.
Well, it might be a
and-
woman can do it.
Yeah, and
Did you just say it might be a woman can do it?
it might be
Fucking
It
train
might be.
car hobo over here talking about.
It might be a woman can do it.
By the way, if you're worried about them being gay like a fairy, it might be a good woman do it.
Dude, this podcast is pretty close to being a hobo train podcast. Might be better if we were on a train, just sitting on the side. Aaron has like a platform out there, just videotaping
And
them.
we're just
We each
jostling
have
around the whole
our
time.
sticks with bags at the end of them.
You go, might be a woman could open a can like that.
Could you imagine if Stone Cold Steve Austin did that,
Oh.
like at the end of a wrestling match? Everyone would lose their fucking mind.
Somebody's got to. Somebody's done it. Someone's done everything.
Halfway through the show, we steal a pie off a windowsill.
Yeah, we go. Pie alert.
Thank you,
No,
miss.
you know what we need though? What probably would happen is like sometimes they randomly stop the train and then they bring those psycho security guards in
yeah,
there.
run, boys! Train cops is coming.
Yeah, and they beat the fuck out of them. Like
Yeah.
late at night,
Ah.
they'll go in their billy clubs and just fucking beat them to death and then throw them out on the ditch.
There was a whole movie
We're
about
like, where's
it.
Andrew?
King of the North with Lee Marvin.
Well, back in the day?
Yeah, and Ernest Borgnine. It was a whole movie, and like at one point he sneaks under a rail car while it's in motion.
Oh, to get away.
And he's like down there, and Ernest Borgnine throws a chain down, and it's like bouncing off the ground and hitting him on the back.
Oh,
and shit.
God.
And Ernest Borgnine's like, hold on, let me call Airwolf.
Yeah.
He'll save us.
And he did.
If
Jan
that was
Michael
the finale
Vincent?
of the movie, Airwolf comes and just blows away Lee Marvin, and the train keeps
The
going.
ultimate tie-in for a TV show. At the very end, it goes, hey, and stay tuned for Airwolf.
Speaking of train hobos, Jan Michael Vincent. Holy crap.
Oh, he
No,
would be a
we were
great
just talking
train hobo.
about him.
Dude, speaking of Airwolf, a kid in first grade used to come in with a Casio keyboard with a demo song on it.
Yeah.
And he'd go, this is the song that played when Airwolf died. And he would just slow down the demo song and just play it over and over.
Wait,
I'd
was
be like,
Airwolf when the plane or when the helicopter blew up?
No, when Airwolf died.
Who the fuck is Airwolf?
Is he?
Did
Is he
mean
a
the
DJ?
show?
No, he meant the helicopter. But he doesn't say when Airwolf blows up. He said, this is the song that played when Airwolf died.
Dude, Airwolf is an insane
He
fucking
might have been
show.
thinking of Teen Wolf.
I love Airwolf.
Wait, Teen Wolf didn't die either.
Yeah, nobody died.
He goes, when I decided to play as just Michael J. Fox.
I think he was just trying to make me cry.
He goes, Airwolf. You were like, Airwolf's dead?
Yeah, I'd be like, I haven't
They
seen
did
that
blow up an
episode.
Airwolf and got a new one. I think there was an episode like that.
Oh, that's.
By the way, they hit it in a mountain,
Cried.
and then when something bad happened, they had to drive like 2 hours to the mountain, and then they had to do like an hour check to make sure everything was working. And then by the time they got there, everything had been taken care
And
of.
they had to put chains on their tires.
yeah, if it snowed.
Speaking of making you cry,
Uh-huh.
have you been watching X-Men 97?
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it on the air.
Why? Is it
okay.
sad?
Andrew got
Because
real,
my favorite character died.
Logan?
ate it real hard. No.
No, Gambit.
Yeah.
Gambit sucked. Logan's the only good
What
one.
are you on crack, dude? Fucking Gambit rules, dude.
Nah,
Have you heard his Halloween Gambit story?
No.
Andrew?
Okay, fine.
if you would.
I think I've talked about this before.
It bears repeating.
So in 8th grade, I dressed up as Gambit, but I was fat, so I went as Fat Gambit.
Will
I wore
you
my
describe
mom-
your costume a
wore
little
my
bit?
mom's trench coat. So a trench coat for a 4'9".
And everyone thought, they're like, hey, just regular
90
flasher.
pound lady.
Just dressing as a regular flasher.
But it didn't close all the way, obviously, because I was a huge fat 8th grader.
How tall? Oh, your mom's real short, too.
Yeah, and I had a yardstick instead of this staff. So
Wow, you really skipped on. You skipped on a lot of.
they did not have a Gambit costume.
But
all right,
would you mention?
But you didn't have a broom?
I didn't use a broom. I
Would
used
Would you
a
mention what
yardstick.
else you brought to school and your friend?
I had playing cards, and then I don't remember. I had my
Wait, what's
friend.
Gambit's power? I can't remember.
He makes playing cards explode when he throws
He
them.
charges
That's it?
objects with kinetic energy.
Oh, okay.
And then when he releases them, he can make them explode.
And then my gay friend Terrence, he said he found out I was going to be Gambit. He goes, "Oh, that's great. You'll be Gambit. I've got the perfect thing to go with it."
He goes, my mouth on your penis. And now you're gay, fat gay Gambit.
And so I show up as Fat Gambit, and I already hate it because I've got fucking.
It's backfired.
I
so
got fucking ballet fucking Spanx on and shit and little boots.
Dude,
and
this
like,
could not have gone any worse. This
little
could not
boots. That
gone-
I look like a Chris Farley in a fucking.
Let me take a look at Gambit, see what he's supposed
So
to
just
look
imagine it if Chris Farley was doing the fat guy in a little coat thing with a lady's trench coat.
like. Oh, well, it doesn't. What you're describing here is not.
I had a neon pink headband on because
Okay,
I
this is
couldn't-
what he's supposed to look like.
right.
Yeah,
Wait, so yeah, he has a staff.
yeah. So I had a
But he had a
yardstick.
yardstick.
And so then I was like, God, this sucks, man. I look terrible. And then I hear my buddy Terrence go, "Hey, Gambit!" And then I turn around. And he goes, "I am Storm," and he was dressed as Storm, a woman.
Yeah.
And
He looked fabulous.
He looked incredible. He looked incredible.
without saying.
And I go, dude, I'm going to take my costume off because I feel like a fucking jackass. He goes, "No, Drew, you look so good, little Gambit. You look so good, Gambit. Stay in the clothes." And then this kid goes, he goes, "Hey, look, it's Jake and the Fat Man and Tina Turner." And that's what we got called all day was Jake and the Fat Man and Tina Turner.
By the
And
way,
it
dude,
was
that is. Let me look
brutal.
up. I got to remember Jake and the Fat Man because I remember.
It's not flattering. Did you not bring a comic book with you that day?
Oh yeah, I did bring the first appearance of Gambit with me on the bus
Oh,
Wait,
dude.
now, why did you
There
bring
he is.
that with
There's the Fat Man.
to
from-
show everybody who I was, Gambit.
you? And what happened with the comic book?
Someone ripped it out of my hands and threw it under the seats of the bus, and I freaked out, and I climbed over the bus in my fucking tights and shitty fucking trench coat, and I screamed, and I grabbed this girl's ponytail and yanked her out of the way and said, "That is incredibly valuable."
was she involved in this incident?
She had it in her
Innocent
hands.
bystander.
so-
She had it in her hand because someone had thrown it. To her?
yeah, under
And
the
you go,
seat.
bitch. I'm gonna fucking time to Sean Penn
So
you.
I had already not had the school very with me with this whole
You were like a
costume.
young Diddy. You just
No,
fucking-
This is incredibly
Grab it.
valuable.
It was
He just
more like
needed-
a spectrumy meltdown.
He
is
just
what
needed
it
a couple buddies.
was. Yeah.
yeah.
You know that now.
Oh, that's great. That is more flattering. That's more flattering
Wow.
than how I
Fuck
look.
are these guys?
It's fat heroes, obviously.
all you
Wait,
can
is
eat
that a real
buffet.
thing?
I guess so.
No, someone just
came
made
up
that up.
when I
to be
googled Fat Gambit.
Wow.
If the trench coat went in straight to the armpits, that's what it looked like because I couldn't get it to close.
Yeah,
at
and if
all.
that staff had numbers on it,
staff had
in
numbers
centimeters
on it,
and inches.
and I had a purple headband on because I didn't have the thing that went down.
Whoa. Oh, I love fucking Wolverine's
He's
shrimp.
got onion rings on his claws.
Well, I think they're shrimps.
Oh,
that-
shrimp, even better.
Did you see Red Lobster went out of business because of all you could eat shrimp?
Why
Yeah.
people ate too much shrimp?
They go, we underestimated how much shrimp people can eat.
We ate them all. This is what happened. We ate all
Done.
the shrimp.
Yeah.
Dude, I hated that costume and I was roasted for it all day.
and
Weren't you continually roast? Didn't that become your catchphrase? That's incredibly
Yeah,
valuable.
I thought we were gonna get our asses beat too, because every time Terrence did anything, he would go, "Yes, I call the power of the rain." And it was the gayest. It was the gayest he's ever been. I mean, he's got a wig on and
What happened to
everything.
this chick when you pulled her ponytail?
Oh, she was pissed, dude.
And she developed her first kink. Like now she's like paying guys.
pissed,
to-
dude.
You know now she has her
She was
husband. She's like, yank, put this comic book in my hand and yank my ponytail while you fuck me.
Tell me how valuable it is.
Tell me it's worth a lot of money.
She did it, the thing where she picked it off of the floor and go, "Here, pass that to me. That's mine." And she goes, "Hold on a second."
Oh, she wanted to look at it.
And I go, "No."
No.
I didn't get. That wasn't when I got pantsed on the bus.
I
That
pictured
was
like
another
your eyes like glazing over. No.
It
Ripping
was just a real spectrum-y freak out is what it was. Imagine a fat kid dressed as a character he shouldn't be dressed as, absolutely spurging
get it,
out
dude.
all
I
over
get
the
it.
bus, you know?
I once brought a fake snake to school, and then some guys took it at recess, and they were throwing it, playing keep
Did
away
you lose
from
your
me.
mind?
I lost my fucking mind.
What
Yeah,
did you do?
yeah.
Oh, I almost cried, but instead I used an autistic freak out mode. I go,
That's it. That I was making a lot of those kinds of noises.
Yeah.
That's incredibly valuable. Give it to me.
I get it. But yeah, I mean, physical violence, though.
Yeah, physical violence.
Nice.
I made those sounds when my first day of preschool. I wanted to impress everybody, and
Yeah, he comes in a suit, three-piece
They say on
suit.
your first day you have to kick a kid's ass, otherwise you'll end up being his bitch.
The first day of school, you got to wet your pants and then be in the bathroom when they open the door. You have no pants on, and all the kids are looking in.
I had one of those Halloween Dracula capes.
Oh, very.
And I was like, kids are gonna see that I'm cool because I have a Dracula cape.
And it's not even Halloween. Guess what? It's Halloween every day in my house.
I thought, like, my parents had made this big deal. They like really stressed. They were like, tomorrow you want to make sure and make friends and everything.
my
And I was
God.
like, oh, well, this will do it.
Hey,
Everyone's
Mom, Dad,
gonna love this.
Rest assured, I got this handled.
3 boys saw me when I came. Like, even the teacher was like, hey, don't you
You're
wanna-"
gonna get. She
She
goes.
was like-
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
No, she goes, hey, little guy, don't you want to put that in the cubby?
Oh, no.
And I was like, no, I gotta go outside and make friends. And she goes, oh, okay, like that under her breath. I vividly
Was this
remember that.
Colorado?
Yeah, and
They don't fuck around.
I
in
go
Colorado.
outside and 3 boys saw me, and the one in the middle looked at the other 2 and goes, "Get him." like duh. What do you do? You know?
Yeah, get him.
He goes, "What are you guys stupid?"
Yeah, it was like
I know it's your
he-
first day,
he
but when
already
you
had
see a guy like
thugs.
this,
Yeah.
you beat the fuck out of him.
And they threw me in the gravel. And then back then, in Colorado, I don't know if this was everywhere, a lot of
It was
like abandoned construction stuff counted as a playground.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we had like a big tractor tire.
Oh yeah.
And they,
Yeah,
And
hell
they
yeah.
dragged me into that and beat me up where
a
no one
cement,
could see.
a cement tunnel. You
Yeah,
know, that
it
kinda
was that
shit.
kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
And then the lady who had
Or a forklift.
tried to advise me came out and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in here for a while."
Guy goes, "I'm gonna hide out in the tire from now on," and that's why you have tractor tires all over your house.
Exactly. Yes.
To hide out when you're feeling scared.
Mike will only put his Dracula cape on when
Yeah.
he goes into a tire.
Yeah,
Do you ever put it on when you go to the store?
I don't still have it. I don't.
No, but get a new one, dude. You would look
Get a
pretty
new
sweet.
Dracula.
If you
I would look
went on
pretty sweet in a
stage with a
Dracula
cape, dude, I gotta be honest with you. That might take shit. To
I
the
might
next
be onto
level.
something. Yeah.
I did it in a theme show where I was Count Asula, the ass-eating vampire. And then
This would be no theme. This is
Yeah,
regular
this
night
is
of
just,
comedy, and Mike goes up with a cape.
okay. But I also tried to use it in regular sex with my wife, where I would just wear just the
I
cape.
can imagine
Let's
getting
count
in the
house
way,
hero.
and you're coming, and you're like, oh no, I came up.
She told me to stop wearing it.
I don't think
Yeah.
you can even call it regular sex if you're wearing a Dracula cape.
Also,
think-
what is it? It's made out of nylon. It must get sweaty as fuck.
Yeah, but it feels good to
The
slap it against
Halloween
your
ones,
ass.
yeah, they're nylon.
You're like the Halloween ones. Yeah, if you're a noob, but
Yeah.
me, I got a
if you're
cape
using
guy.
an actual cloak, it's different.
I got a real cloak guy.
You don't think it'd feel good on your naked bottom to have a fucking
Big
Dracula
old sweaty nylon cloth.
I
No,
don't.
nah.
Well, it did to me.
I'm not.
I loved it.
It's funny how costumes actually do, like,
Make it better.
enhance you a little bit.
It does.
I got to do extra work on the first Spider-Man movie.
Oh, nice.
And there was a
Wait, is that Tobey Maguire?
yeah,
Sam
the
Raimi?
Tobey Maguire one.
Okay.
And I got to see the costume before anyone saw it, and it was like really
Oh.
fucking
Did
cool.
you go up and touch
live?
Toby? Did you follow Toby
I-
to the bathroom and
I-
go, ooh?
I restrained myself. I wanted to, but I didn't. But there was a stunt that they wanted to do where,
And you're a
there-
stunt man.
yes,
Yeah, remember?
But there were these,
when,
like-
Dice threw you down the stairs.
he did not throw me down the stairs. He wanted to though. I was like, get Fat James, let him do it. But
By the way, what a mind fuck to be watching Joe Rogan and then hear Dice go, "You want to know how I met fucking Mike Black?"
yeah. And Joe Rogan's like, who is Mike Black?
No, he
What do you-
said, "Yeah, tell me." And then he tells that whole story about wanting to throw you down the fucking stairs.
It's
You were a
so
stunt
crazy.
man for years to him.
Yeah, stuntman Mike. He thought for years.
And he used to call you when he was on fucking Ambien and
Yeah,
shit.
he was great. He was like oddly a wonderful friend to have. But,
He goes, he's my best friend. I'd wear my cloak over to his house.
yeah,
And he had a tractor
and then,
tire.
then Mike gets real sad. He goes, "But he was only friends with Stuntman Mike."
yeah. He didn't. Yeah, once he found out I wasn't a stuntman, I lost my charm.
It's
I
a
think.
harder sell, I think, to be just a stand-up who has stage combat Shakespeare camp experience.
Yeah, he was like, I don't care about that.
So what?
But
How
so
sweet
this
was this
Spider-Man
outfit?
thing-
Because it has to be like it's got to look fucking.
In real life,
Unbelievable.
Like, I've been a Spider-Man fan my whole life.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was like meeting
we know you,
Spider-Man.
Yeah. You've
I
got
was
that
like,
big web on your back.
I was like, holy shit when I saw it. But so they had this.
And you go, "Where's mine? Where's my
yeah,
Spider-Man?"
when do we
costume?"
each get ours? And so they had this setup of like 4 catering tables.
Yeah.
It was like the World Unity Fair set. And they wanted a stuntman who was an Olympic gymnast to do backflips onto each table for across. He had like a springboard to start him off, but
Pussy.
but then
Pussy.
he
That's
was-
what I would have
yeah.
yelled. Pussy. Do it without the springboard.
So he-
Ryan, you're clear to leave.
then yeah,
I'll leave when I want to leave.
That's when it becomes a problem.
I'm taking 2 of these box lunches, just so you know.
I don't think you can tell me to leave with union rules.
Yeah, and I can eat all the red vines I want.
Right, yeah. I think we got like a cup of cheese nips or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But so the stunt guy tries to do it 3 times in his sweats, fucks it up every time, every single time. Finally, whoever, it wasn't Sam Raimi, but whoever the first AD was, I guess,
yeah.
was like,
Raimi's like,
get him in the costume and let's just shoot. And if we get it,
he
we
goes,
get it.
hey, he's fucked it up. Yeah, let's just roll.
Yeah, they were like,
This is
if
some
we get it, we
Spider-Man
get it.
This is some Spider-Man turn off the dark energy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
Fucking people are dying.
but as soon as he got the costume on, he nailed it in one take.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Which I thought
whoa.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
So the guy knew it. He goes, this guy sucks without the costume.
right. Get him in costume and he'll think he's Spider-Man
damn.
and then he'll do it.
Yeah. Maybe that's all you need.
Yeah.
The costume?
You just need the costume and you
Yeah.
can fight crime.
And so Tobey Maguire, while this guy's doing all the real work, Tobey Maguire's just banging fucking hot extras.
Kristen
No, he was
Dunst
actually
probably.
sitting on the set whacking off to this guy doing it.
But I will
wish
say
I could
Willem
be him.
Dafoe came just to wish his stuntman good luck on
Really?
the stunt that he was doing. I was like, that's pretty cool.
And then he's like, now,
and he had like the black shit on
oh,
his
he
eyes.
came. What did he say? Good luck.
Yeah.
He just goes, hey, good luck.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just making sure your penis isn't as big as mine. They said my penis was too big to be Jesus.
All right.
He goes, I could do this stunt, but
I don't need to know that, sir.
my dick and balls are too
It'll
big.
help with the stunt. It'll help.
It's gonna
if you
show
know.
up.
Green Goblin has a really big penis.
Did you know that? That's what he said. I'm something of a huge penis haver myself.
I guess that's pretty cool, but also
Yeah. But isn't that
unnerving.
It was just kind of weird, and I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if anyone else is noticing that.
Did you ever run into Willem Dafoe later and go, "Hey, I saw you wish good luck to your stuntman"? He goes,
No,
all I was telling
I
him
know
was,
it looks like I lead
I
a
know you
life
fucked my wife.
full of celebrities, and I'm always at like store openings in the mayor's office and shit. But I don't just run into Willem Dafoe all the time.
That's true. I could see him not being around very often.
Do you ever think there's a wife who's getting railed by a husband with a huge wiener, and it hurts, so then she cheats on him with a tiny wiener man?
Did you see the Ashley
That happens
Madison?
all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Really?
That happens tons of
What do you
times.
mean it happens all the time?
It happens. It's
I
always
don't
happening.
think does it happen?
Dude, I knew
happens.
a chick. She's like, I wanted to suck this guy's dick just because it was so big. I wanted to see it, but I wasn't going to be like, just show it to me. She's like, I'll
Just show
suck
it.
it, but she's like, there's no way I would fuck this thing.
Yeah,
She goes,
okay.
it hurt my mouth to suck it.
So, okay, but
It's like taking a vacation.
she would get used to it?
No.
No.
He goes, you wouldn't tear you permanently?
Okay.
You wouldn't stretch you out permanently?
I'm just saying maybe that's an angle
Did
for...
you watch the Ashley Madison fucking documentary?
What happened in it?
Oh, dude, it's great. It's always
this
religious
happen?
people. Yeah. This religious guy.
Had a huge wiener.
No, he's
wife cheated on him.
By the way,
with
his
a tiny
wife
wiener.
his wife is fucking hot. His wife is hot.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're having kids. They become YouTube sensations all this time. And he claimed that he signed up because he was bored working the late shift as a nurse. He just signed up for an Ashley Madison thing. And so then when the leak came out, people found out about it, and he had to apologize on YouTube. And then his brother was like, "You lied, piece of shit." It turns out he sat her down, and for like 2 hours he just told her about going to massage parlors, getting jerked off. He tried to fuck two of her best friends, and they weren't
shit.
friends anymore because they made it so awkward. He was going on he was doing insane shit.
Yeah.
And he had a dick that was too big, and it hurt her.
Really?
No, but that.
But it made Andrew feel
I'm
better.
saying, there's so many motherfuckers on there, dude.
Okay, but I don't think that happens all the time. He can just use less penis.
But who
talked about
does
it.
that?
Wait, less just the head?
Yeah.
What if the girth is too much?
Who's using less penis when they're fucking?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
A
That's
little
just,
bit.
She goes, that feels good. He goes, well,
well,
let
I
me
hate
use
it,
less.
But let me, yeah. I personally hate it, but as long
I think
as
we
you're
could
having
work
fun.
this into our screenplay as a subplot.
By the way, do you think that some guy with a giant dick goes, you know what? I've never had pussy on this part of my penis. It's never. Pussy's never touched this part of my penis.
Yeah, probably. With a huge wiener man.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, there's chicks out there that definitely want it, and then there's chicks out there who don't. Just like there's guys out there who want giant tits, and some guys who don't.
yeah, and sometimes you think you want giant tits
Yeah.
until it happens, and you're like, oh
And you're
no,
like, I can't wait
Yeah.
to cheat on these.
this was a
giant
mistake.
tits.
Yeah.
Dude, they're good for like a month, and then you go, I don't know, I had nothing to do with these things.
Yeah.
Hey, I've done all I can do with them.
I'm overstocked.
The novelty is gone. I'm telling you, dude. I was
These
with
tits
somebody-
must go.
We've lost our lease.
I was
You're
someone
killing
with
me,
fucking,
titties.
I was with like G's, dude. I was with some fucking, what is it? What comes after D? E or G's?
A, B, C,
F.
D, E, F, G.
Double
no,
Fs.
yeah, something like that. Like she started modeling bras
Huge
that are
old-
past D's, dude. After like a month,
Failing
you go,
titties.
I thought this was all I wanted, and it turns out there's just too much.
What do you
Yeah.
mean they're too much?
Too much.
You can't squeeze them
Your
together?
hands can't. It's like
It's like they become.
It's like being trapped in a
it's like you
parachute.
grab them, and then it's like it's not even feel.
It
Doesn't
sounds
feel like
an
a titty
excuse to humble
anymore.
brag about the biggest titties ever.
Dude, it doesn't feel like a titty anymore.
believe me, man.
you don't want
You don't
I'm
want
telling
none of
you.
this.
you don't want a
telling
big dick and you don't want big titties for sure.
Because your wife will cheat on you for a small dick guy, and then you'll be sick and tired of these gorgeous beefers flopping in your face 24/7.
Also,
I hate it.
I got-
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm telling you, dude.
Also-
As a man A man who's lived it.
No big titties.
The man who's lived it, dude. I'm telling you. I'll take the smaller
man who's
titties.
lived it.
I'll take the smaller titties.
Unbelievable.
They just, after a while, they don't even feel like titties anymore. They're just these giant fucking bags, dude.
What are you talking about? They don't feel like titties anymore.
Because they're
It's
so
just
huge.
Yeah, it's just
those are
mushy.
titties.
You got two people telling
It's
you
just
about
mushy
giant
flesh.
believe 2 seconds of this.
Aaron, do you believe me or not?
I don't.
it's okay. He doesn't know.
What is this? What is this political
This guy
crossfire?
goes, I thought I had it all with the titties, but it turned
I
out.
did.
Have you ever tried to get out from under a parachute? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what giant titties are like.
Yeah, I know. I've
take a s-
experienced Ren Fair titties, the hugest they make.
Yeah, but you
just in
you
existence.
experience them in short spurts. Those are fantastic.
Right.
Long term. Here's what I'm telling you: a C cup, perfect.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean long term? You can't.
You
deal
don't
with
wanna
titties? You
relate
think
Yeah, you
to-
fucked them at the Ren Fair. Big deal.
You go.
I'm telling about
you go,
fucking.
that's more of a
Rhino.
novelty fuck.
That is.
Those
It
are not
is.
settled down titties. Are you
Yeah.
saying that?
Not settled down titties,
Like
but
how
like
women say that's a husband penis because
the
it's not
novelty
too
wears
big.
off. The novelty wears
What
off.
woman is saying that?
I read it in Elle magazine.
Husband penis.
But your expectations are so high
Yeah.
that you're like, you get in there, you go, these are going to be unbelievable, and then you go, well, there's.
What
tits,
did you
there's-
expect to be able to do with them?
I don't know. But
Ride them around the room?
like bouncy balls.
Carpool. You know, like
I mean, they look
He goes,
great.
I thought each of these would have a pussy inside of them with a whole different woman that I could find.
They look.
that would be great.
They look great. Well, you know, with the fucking when you're wearing
Did
like.
you get embarrassed? You're taking her out to dinner and you're like, look at
No,
these fucking
they look
huge,
great in clothes and they look great
ridiculous
naked,
titties.
but they're so big that you're like, fuck.
Would you be embarrassed if you went on a double date for the first time, me meeting your wife, and she came in here with the sloppiest, hugest titties ever? Would it be like too obvious? Would it be like, it's too obvious that I married her for her titties?
No, I would not be embarrassed at all. If I married a woman for her titties, I'll tell you.
Wait.
Why would I be embarrassed? Why would I be embarrassed about that? I go, oh, her personality sucks, but look at those big old beefers. That's what I married her for.
General Cody says, my wife has Fs, and no, they don't.
Hey, each their own, dude. Each their own.
Wait, where does your fear of this little Dick Lothario come from?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting in a screenplay.
Your
You know?
nightmare is like a small dick guy who's going around fucking all these big dick guys' wives.
And the guy I'm picturing is hilarious. He's got like a pencil mustache.
He goes, hey, you don't have to worry about me. I'm just a little guy with a little penis. I can take your wife home for you.
How much trouble could I get into?
Oh, dude, if he had a pencil, yeah, he would. Then he goes, let's just say the penis matches the stash.
And his name is Little Dick Lothario.
Yeah, he's smoking Virginia Slims while he's talking to her.
He goes, that's
Oh,
not the
yeah.
only thing that's slim.
Yeah,
That's not the only thing that's smoking.
double-breasted
They call
suit
me
for some reason.
Pinky Dick. He's got a zoot suit on.
Yeah,
Dude, I could definitely see that. Also, I think then, yeah, what are you going to do? She wants to do it in the butt. You can't do it with a giant dick.
In the butt?
Yeah.
It's easier to put a giant dick up the butt than the pussy.
that's a brand new bumper sticker.
There we go.
for the world.
I'd rather be putting this giant dick up your butt than your pussy.
It's easier to put a giant dick up a butt than a pussy.
And then it just says REI.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying it's easier to put a giant dick up a butt than to put a pussy up a butt. And I was like, yeah, I think that's
Oh,
impossible.
that's interesting. Line of thinking there.
I had a girlfriend who tried to put her pussy up my butt. She had a clit like a thumb.
It's called the
Okay.
penis.
Yeah, that's a penis, Andrew.
It was huge. She'd grind my butt cheeks and shove my head into the pillow.
That's why you hate little dick people, is because you fuck
Because I was sexually abused by
right, yeah. Without knowing it.
You imagine this little Lothario going around fucking big dick guys, girlfriends, and wives.
I think that is a good idea for a screenplay.
Little Dick Lothario?
Yeah, Little
It's-
Dick Lothario,
and it could
the
be
movie.
The C plot. It could be the C plot of Killer Cops because we already have the intramural softball B plot.
But he
Yeah.
should definitely get a spin-off movie just called Little Dick Lothario.
yeah, oh, it would
If he
definitely
makes
be
it
that.
out of this movie. So you don't know about this movie.
No,
It's
I
called...
Let's switch over and
Oh,
we'll get
damn it.
into the
Okay.
movie.
All right. If you want to hear about this movie, you go to patreon.com/slopquest.